Hello friends, welcome to Quick Learn tutorial series. In this video, I will explain you PLC programming. This is part 2 of PLC programming. So let's start with the topic. Before I discuss more about PLC programming, in my previous video, I have already explained about some basic concept of PLC programming. It means what is the programming language, what are the different type of PLC programming language we used. So before watching this video, please refer that video. The link of that video I will give in my description box. So in this video, I will explain you how PLC control any process, what is the ladder logic program of PLC, what do you mean by ladder logic programming, or how ladder logic program can work. So let's start with the topic. PLC stands for Programmable Logic Controller. It means it is a controlling device that can control any process logically. So for control any process or any machine function logically, we write a program. So the program which is most widely used in PLC programming is called ladder logic programming. And we also know that PLC is a multiple input multiple output system, so it has number of input terminal and output terminal. So this control logic basically established the relationship between input and output. Now this control logic can be programmed using different programming languages. So there are different type of PLC programming language. The initial version of IEC standard 611313 support basically 5 programming language in PLC, which is divided into 2 group: textual language and graphical language. Textual language means the programming language in which we give any instruction or any program in textual form is called textual language. So there are 2 type of textual language: instruction list and structured text. And next is the graphical language. In graphical language, we give any instruction or any command in the graphical form. So this is called graphical language. So there are basically 3 type of graphical language used in PLC. First is ladder logic diagram, next is functional block diagram, and third is sequential functional chart. So basically there are 5 languages supported by IEC standard 611313. What do you mean by IEC? This is the most important question that we generally ask in the competitive exam. IEC basically stands for International Electrotechnical Commission. This is an international standard organization that prepare and publish international standard for all electrical and electronics and related technologies. So collectively we known as electrotechnology. The motto of IEC is to making electrotechnology work for you. The head office of IEC in Switzerland, and the standard 611313 support 5 programming language for PLC. Now I will explain all the programming language in brief. First is textual language. As I have already told, in textual language, the instruction or command is given in the form of text. So there are 2 type of textual language: structured text and instruction text. Structured text. The structured text is a block structured language. That is basically based on Pascal. Pascal is very old language, procedural based language, just like it is a high level language, just like C, C++, both are high level language. So just like C or C++, Pascal is also a high level language, and it is also text based language. Next is instruction list. The instruction list is a text based language and it is low level language, just like machine language. Next is graphical language. As I have already told, in graphical language all the instruction and command given in the form of graph. So there are 3 type of graphical language. First is sequential flow chart. Sequential flowchart is just like the basic flowchart language. In this language, we maintain a flowchart, or in this language, we define all the function of any process control in the form of chart, or the whole process is divided into a step and make a flowchart. So I write here, the sequential flow chart are defined by the function of chart in sequence. We can use it if the process can be divided into steps. Next is functional block diagram. This language is basically a type of block diagram language. In this language, all the function in functional block diagram is described as a set of elementary block, and all the variables just like input, outputs, and all the elementary blocks are connected together with the help of lines and make a block. Next is ladder logic diagram. In ladder logic diagram is basically based on Boolean logic operation. It is the simplest and most commonly used language in PLC programming. This language is easy to understand, easy to practical implement, and it is the simplest form of PLC programming, and most commonly used programming language is called ladder logic program. So in this video I will explain you ladder logic diagram in detail. Now ladder logic programming in PLC. As the name suggested, it is called ladder logic program because ladder logic diagram is just look like the ladder. Here at the right hand side, here we see this is the ladder logic diagram. In this diagram basically consists of number of vertical lines and number of horizontal lines. The pair of vertical lines is called power rails or bus bar. These power rails show the power flow in the circuit. So this is called positive rail and this is called negative rail. This ladder logic diagram basically consists of number of horizontal line. These horizontal line is called rung. So one ladder logic diagram contain number of rungs. This is rung 0, rung 1, rung 2, rung 3, rung n, and so on. Each rung basically consists of group of inputs and outputs. So in ladder logic diagram or in any rung, input is mapped in the left hand side and output is mapped in the right hand side. And each rung basically consists of number of input and output. The processor of PLC, it means the controller, can read the program from left to right or top to bottom. Or we can say that this ladder logic program can be read from left to right by the processor or top to bottom. So this basic definitions I will write here. So this is the basic diagram of PLC ladder logic. As I have already told, it basically consists of some vertical lines, some horizontal lines. Vertical lines, here the pair of vertical line is called power rails. This power rail show the power flow in the circuit. The horizontal lines is called rung. Each diagram having number of rungs, rung 0, rung 1, rung 2, and so on. No real power flow through the power line in ladder logic diagram, just like in relay logic diagrams. There must be continuous path through the contacts to energize the output. So in ladder logic diagram, output show in the right hand side of the rung and input map in the left hand side of the rung. And when the processor start reading the ladder logic program always read from left to right or top to bottom. So one by one I will write here in point wise. The input instruction are entered on the left side. Output instructions are entered on the right side of the rung. The power rail simulate the power supply lines. L1 and L2 for AC circuit and plus 24 volt and ground for DC circuit. Most PLC allow more than one output per rung. the processor or controller scan ladder rungs from top to bottom or left to right. The basic sequence of reading the rungs is altered whenever jump or subroutine instructions are executed. Now, which device use as an input device or which device use as an output device? So, binary input device used in PLC, these are limit switches, photodetector, push button switches, timer, control relay and circuit breakers. These are the input device of PLC. Now this is the 0 or 1 interpretation. It means 1 means limit switches make a contact, 0 means limit switches make no contact. 1 means photodetector make a contact, 0 means no contact. 1 means push button switch is on, 0 means push button switch is off. 1 means timer is on, 0 means timer is off. Next, control relay. 1 means contact, 0 means no contact. Next, circuit breaker. 1 means circuit breaker make a contact, 0 means no contact. So in this way we interpret 0 or 1. Next are the binary output device. Number of different type of binary devices, binary output devices we use in PLC. These are motor, alarm buzzer, light, control relay, valve, solenoid and clutch. Now 1 and 0 interpretation. 1 and 0 interpretation means 1 means motor is on, 0 means off, 1 means alarm buzzer on, 0 means off, 1 means light on, 0 means light off, 1 means control relay make a contact, 0 means control relay make no contact. Valve, 1 means valve closed, 0 means valve open. Solenoid, 1 means solenoid energize, 0 means no energize. Clutch, 1 means energize and 0 means no energize. So these are the 1 and 0 interpretation. Now the most important in ladder logic diagram is NO-NC contact. What do you mean by NO-NC contact? NO means normally open and NC means normally closed contact. Here in this way we represent normally open contact just like the capacitor symbol, and when we make a or diagonal line in the NO contact, this will make NC contact. This is called normally closed contact. So normal open contact is just like this, just like capacitor symbol, and NC contact, normally closed contact, is just like this. So the input is given in the form of NO or NC contact in PLC ladder diagram. NO contact means if the push button is open, so this is called normally open contact. If push button is closed, it means this is shown in the form of NC contact, just like this. So we make NO contact or we change NO contact in NC contact by applying some force. If we close this push button, so NO contact convert into the NC contact. And NO contact means normally open. It means there is no connection between the input and output and no current flow. NC contact, it means there is a connection between input and output and current will flow and the coil or output will be charged, and we convert NO into NC contact. So in this way we use this NO or NC contact in our ladder logic diagram. Now here by using this symbol we represent normally open contact. By using this symbol we represent normally closed contact. Normally open contact Allen Bradley call XIC, examine if closed. Normally closed contact Allen Bradley call it XIO, examine if open. In this way we represent output or coil. Allen Bradley call it OTE. It means output energized. If output is energized, in this way we represent the output. If output is de-energized, In this way, we represent output is de-energized or not output or coil. So these are the symbolic representation of input and output in PLC ladder logic diagram. As I have already told, PLC ladder logic is based on Boolean logic operation. So in my next video, I will explain you how logic gate represent using ladder logic diagram. So stay continue and keep watching my video.